Let's go.
I know.
So
Actual
today is the day we finally got the announcement of
Woo!
Yaira #1. So
We end on a
for
good note.
people that were saying the book was late, all right, on your phone, because there's a calendar app, you can literally see when winter is over. Winter is over March 19th. So anyone that was saying Yaira was late is literally so illiterate they cannot even go on their own phone and type up when does winter end. Second, all he announced was that it's going to be announced during winter, no actual fulfillment date of it. So it
Thank
also would not be late by both things brought up, okay? So, but I'm glad to have this book announced, because I've read all three Rippaverse books so far.
Yes, sir.
When we know Yaira #1's gonna have an animation trailer, oh my, I can't wait to react to that. Can't wait to see the teaser trailer.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yaira got some big old titties. She got a big old butt. I would love to put my fucking tongue in that shit, dig that shit out,
Right.
but
You gonna come back? It's gonna be your tongue gonna be frozen. Be like, I spit it out. I couldn't do it.
Hey man,
I just want to eat the booyah goatee.
Yaira dropped Isom on a car. Why is she such a bitch? I don't know, but she okay. In her book, I need her getting dick down. I need her having some hot sex scenes. I need a Yaira bikini cover. I need Yaira body pillow. Okay, all right. This is the stuff I need. I'm just asking. I need what else I need? I need a boob edition for a variant cover. Her holding her tits up. Just teasing me a little bit.
Oh Lord!
I need a BBC edition.
Next you go want you're gonna want a mouse
The
pad.
Saska sisters signed Yaira Fleshlight coming exclusively to NSK.
Right.
Oh,
it's gonna be cold just for him.
All right.
You guys have been waiting for
ice dispenser attachment option.
Yeah, I actually can't wait for Yaira. I enjoyed Isom 1. Isom 2 I did enjoy, but I go back and forth on that in #1. Alpha Core was good, but so people have asked me like issues I've had with these books. So I brought up in my reviews issues I have with the books, and I even made a dedicated video with Red Strider about what I would do, what Eric should do in the books moving forward. So if anyone goes, "Are you just sucking off these books?" I literally did a video dedicated on what the books could do better. Go and watch it yourself.
Some would argue that this is our most highly anticipated book since Isom #1.
Whenever Yaira goes on sale, buying that.
Very excited for Yaira. Yaira seems like a completely different.
Oh, the cosplay is clean.
I will definitely be picking up Yaira.
They're gonna love Yaira. People are like, "What happens in like Yaira 2?" I'm like, "You guys, I'm Yaira 100."
I need a sex scene. I need her getting dick down by Isom. She's been sleeping with Isom for about 6 months, keeping him on the down low because her white family will disown her if she's sleeping with a black dude. Come on, that's what we need though.
As I've said before, we don't expect to make $1 million every campaign.
Hear that? They don't expect to make $1 million every campaign. So if anyone says, "But this campaign did make $1 million," what is with the world now where I can tell you, "Hey, I don't like avocados." No, you love avocados. Are you retarded?
Hold on. Let's just focus on the fact that the people saying, "Well, this one will definitely not make $1 million," are the people that have campaigns that have made nowhere near $1 million.
That shit barely hit $1,000.
20.
Sorry.
Maybe 10.
Sorry.
I mean, what are we talking about?
Yes. Oh,
He's
shit.
totally not going to make $1 million this time. The walls are closing in. How much you make? Campaign made. Well, it's kind of a complicated story.
Super killer. Oh,
God.
I'm still working on it.
So I love how oh shit. So I love how the bar for Eric is like, you gotta hit $1 million. Meanwhile, people's campaigns can barely be hitting like $900. Yeah, okay. You're not in the same there's levels to this shit. Just saying, you're on literally different levels here.
His
Holy
goodness is going in down in flames. How much money do you make? Like 30.
I'm trying to make $30. Can I get a backer? Can I get one backer?
Please, guys, if I hate on Eric July enough, can I get another backer, please? If I hate enough Eric July, please, can y'all please back me? If I go to the slums of Comic Gate, can they support me, please?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a
if
backer?
I go to the
I'll get you a blow. I'll blow you for a backer. I'll fucking put that meat in my mouth for a backer today. Feel my campaign.
When will I get the book? 2 to 3 years.
But it would be.
That's the thing. You won't actually get the book.
Our $4th $1 million campaign in a row. But this is about the character and the story. Since her introduction in
Oh, she got turned on doing that. Oh man, your pussy was wet.
Number 1, the fans want to know more about.
You know what? Isom got turned on. He wanted to put that BBC in her fucking tight pink pussy.
Her. Why did she return to Flores Park?
To get fucked by Isom, dude. Like, come on, man.
Why did she leave in the first place? Who is this beautiful yet extremely dangerous woman? It's about time that you all found out. Though we're on the latter half of the season, it's still very much a Yaira winter.
Woo.
Oh yeah. And you're also going to get the next big production from Rippaverse Studios.
Hell yeah. I mean,
dude.
Let's go.
That's the thing. That animation is fucking great.
Yo, that logo, they updated the logo a little bit too. That looks really good.
Yeah, it's more glossier and makes the colors pop off more. I like it.
Right. And so when people try to steal it.
All right, so we'll just start with LG. What you think about the Yaira #1 announcement?
Man, I was wondering why I was so cold earlier today. I was wondering. I was wondering why. I was wondering why it was so cold. It was like, because yesterday or a couple of days ago, it was like 70 degrees. You know, Texas has got that bipolar weather anyway. So it was like 70-something degrees. And then all of a sudden, the last 2 days, it was like 30, 40. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell is going on? Then, come to find out, Yaira was just passing by. That's all it was. So, came and blessed us with the date of 3/11. But no, in all realness, this is actually a good idea. I'm glad we finally got a date. I'm glad we have something. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they got going. And I think the Sasuke sisters right now, I know they're looking forward to seeing how we enjoy it, the fans enjoy it. And I think it's going to be good. I haven't seen any of their other work yet, so this will be my first foray into the world of the mind of the Sasuke sisters. The ones that the Satanist twins, as they call them.
All right, Iron, what you think, man?
Well, the first thing I'm going to say is I'm appalled. I'm appalled because these women have an OnlyFans, or I'm sorry, I think it's a Fansly, where they have incestual relations, or at least they produce that to each other, and they're the new face of Eric July and his.
Oh wait, no, wait, you got that confused. Don't you mean no, that's not the Sasuke's, that's Riley and
that's Hippopotamus and
fuck me, you're right, fuck me, I'm sorry. They're awesome. They're just horror movie enthusiasts from Canada. They're both hot as shit, and they wrote one of the best Black Widow stories ever, and now they are putting out this book. I'm extremely excited for it.
Right, you got the groups mixed up. See, the Sasuke sisters were they're horror enthusiasts, right? The other two are just whores.
Exactly.
They're just
fat and ugly. I mean, there are certain things you can call a person. You can call them a whore. You can call them a low rent Boulder Highway porn star. They're not even that. They're like, you got to get dirtier. I think they're just smut peddlers.
That's not even smut of the good kind. It's not even good smut.
This is what I'm going to call him. I'm calling him Hippopotamus.
No, because I like good smut. This is that.
I'm gonna call her. This is what I'm calling him: hippopotamus fat bitch and autistic screeching whore. That's what I'm doing. Those are their names. But yeah, no, I mean, I've seen this character already.
Hey, you know what? Hey, stop it. Stop it. You can't call her an autistic screeching whore because I don't think she's really autistic.
That's true. That's true.
I think it's
agree.
an act. So that's a that's a rude
thing.
fucking
and it's disrespectful to autistic people.
Here's the thing, man.
Right, you're right.
No,
You're right.
yeah.
Right.
Overall, seeing the character in the book so far, because like she hasn't really gotten much to do in the books. She's there in the first introduction of the ISOM 1 and ISOM 2. She got that key card from that one character who got betrayed by the other guy. That's it. Like, but they've played this character really close to the chest. They not revealed much about her, and it looks like she has ice powers. They said she's an alien. Just sign me up. I personally think one of the books coming out recent, next up on their list is either Yaira #1 or Horseman. My most anticipated book is actually Horseman, actually, because obviously Chuck Dixon is doing it, and along with this one too. I think either Yaira #1 or Horseman #1 or Alpha Core 2 or ISOM 3 could be their best books, but I think this will be one of, if not the best books of the Rippaverse comics so far. But yeah,
I agree.
Right.
I think this one's going to bring. I think it was going to boost their numbers back up. So what's going to end up happening is, I think Alpha Core hit 1 million. Was the last one and it hit 1 million. I think this one will probably put up maybe 2. And this is with the new pricing, by the way.
This one, even with the lower pricing, this one is going to go fucking nuclear. I don't see how it can't. Not with, and here's the thing: what's fucking hilarious is all of the detractors, everybody that tried to say, "Oh my god, did you know that these two women that are huge horror movie enthusiasts and that's their thing. They actually starred in a horror movie that was really fucking raunchy and gross at one point, and we should all like shun them for it."
Nope.
Right. That didn't like fucking detract attention away from it,
Right. They were like it didn't want to
it was also convenient that a person named Vito brought it up first, almost as if like he was trying to bridge a hate campaign against the Sasuke sisters. And I'll be honest, I told people I don't care actually, because there's two things. So I can't say this up on YouTube, but I'll say this. The actual definition of what people are using for what they allegedly did in a movie.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not the actual definition of it. Just parroting stupid information makes you an idiot. And and this is the thing. Didn't a lot of these people have always said, well, if you just write a good story, we wouldn't care? Well, okay. So I don't know what their politics are, nor do I give a fuck. As long as they write a great story, they've treated me very well. That's all I care about. Yeah. That's what that's what
some of that
said.
stuff was old.
Said that.
A lot of that stuff was old tweets too. And a lot of them, and that's why a lot of them I didn't take seriously, because a lot of that stuff was literally old tweets from like
massively out of context.
7 years ago. One was like 7 years ago, and then there was one that was from last year or something that they put. I'm like, so the fuck what? Like they like Eric said, as long as they leave, they check that at the door, and it doesn't interfere with their work. It doesn't interfere with what they're putting out there, right? Then we're good. It doesn't matter. That's what business is supposed to be. Not we all have to think the same. We all have to have the same political leaning. We all have to do this. No, it doesn't do anything, and that's why these bigger companies are failing.
This is why a lot of people didn't like.
Ever say that he was going to ostracize people with different political beliefs than him from his?
No, he said the Rippaverse is apolitical because the thing to bring up
apolitical means that people from different points of view, as long as they're not heavy-handed in their own personal beliefs and shoving that into creations, would have a place there.
Like
everybody
Disney
can have a seat at the table, and we may not all disagree, but if we're all creative and are making something great, then there's really no problem, which is the way it used to be fucking back, 10, 12, 15, 20 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's the last thing that I was going to bring up in this video, which is I wouldn't have a problem with like left-leaning people or communistic people in like the comic book industry if they just wrote good stories, left their politics at the door. Most of us were like, hey, as long as they just write a good story without injecting politics into it, we'd be cool. But they can't do that, right? So,
and it's been proven that they can't do it because it's like we talk like we've seen it all the time. We see these people do this dumb shit, and they legit sit here and say, and they spell it out for you, and they say, hey, look, no, well, we want people like the people that don't agree with us are these evil people,
and that's why it was so confusing with the Sasuke sister thing, because like when it got brought up about what they did, it was like a lot of people went, well, hold on, as long as they don't put that in their story, what does it mean? Like Graham Nolan brought it up,
and the same people. And the same people that were sitting there bringing that shit up, and I looked at these people that were sitting there bringing that shit up about sausages, right? I was sitting there looking at the shit. A lot of them that were saying it were the same people that were, agreeing with, oh well, Disney's bad, or Disney's doing all this left-handed, heavy-handed shit. But then they turn right around and do the same heavy-handed shit that they're accusing these other people are, because they don't like them.
Yeah,
like fuck that. Like, see, this is how y'all got exposed for it. And I don't care how you feel about it.
There are two types of people that were appalled, apparently, by the Sasuke sisters, and they're either what they did in a film, a fictional movie at one point, or their tweets of opposing views. There's the types that are so fucking right wing that they're the ones that let culture go to begin with. They're the ones that bitched about fucking D&D, fucking heavy metal, rap, everything in between, and let all culture get handed over to fucking maniacs that destroy it, that use it as a platform. And then there's the other types that are completely disingenuous and just they're doing worse things, kind of like Vito. Who we know Vito's history. We don't need to go into it.
Kind of like, more like is. That's why, as far as I'm concerned. And if he's watching, I don't give a fuck. I said what I said.
All right. The last thing I'll bring up is, guys, don't pay attention to people that were trying to previously ruin their reputation. Like what we've always said, and I've always said about this too, as long as you literally do not interject your politics into your writing, that's fine. I'll just use an example. A lot of people dislike Mark Waid because he's retarded politically wise, right? But he writes very good stories. That's it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of your favorite writers of a lot of movies and TV shows have very, very bad left-leaning politics. But as long as they write good stuff, that's all that matters.
I will never not say that the Dark Tower series by Stephen King is one of the best fucking works of literature ever made. And I can't fucking stand Stephen King.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to shit on it.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll wrap this up. But I'll, as you guys know, I'll leave LG and Iron's social media information linked in the description box below. Can't wait for Yaira one to drop. I'll be getting my copy when I get paid on that Friday of that week. So yeah, as you guys know, if you want to check out all of my Rippaverse comics reviews, they're up on the channel right now. If you want to hear me talk about what I would improve on them story-wise, that video's there too. We'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm MSK, Master Striking, signing out. Peace. Oof, that's pretty good.